Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes, that's it.
Yes. Welcome to Hood Talk. And this is Mr. Know-It-All. And welcome to Hood Talk. And I'm here with Miss Bella. And go ahead and start the topic, Miss Bella.
Hello, everyone. The topic for tonight is: was your grandpa so different than today's men? We want to know the difference between the grandpas.
Got to know the difference.
Gotta know the difference.
Got to know the difference. What's up, Robert? What up?
Hello, Mr. Jones. You ready to get this thing crack-a-lacking?
Yeah. What do you feel about this topic?
Well, hey, grandpas, grandmas, they coming at different ages now. Different demeanors. Everything isn't stronghold like it used to be. So different.
Yep. Let's get it started. Got to start some stuff off. All righty. How they say? You got to get the show started some kind of way. All righty.
Hello, snap, crackle, and pop. Oh, Lord.
All righty. Let's
Mr. Margaret said we have too many choices these days. Okay, I'm going to do
that. Okay. And how they say, we can say all that, but have men really changed? Have men always been the same men?
I don't agree. I don't think so. Some have changed, whether it was for good or bad. Some don't stand up like they used to back in the day.
You said some what?
I said some has changed. Some men don't stand up or stand their grounds like men used to do back in the day. They're more lenient now.
I don't know. Because, even back in the day, men still didn't have this type of right we think men have now. I think women always kind of stood over men a little bit. You remember even back in the day, the ancient mammies and the ladies of the house. It was always, even back then, the slave master, then the lady, then the man.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you looked at the Django, his right hand, woman was a lady, was a black lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we can go back and I think a lot of people think men are always been the same, but a certain type of man always let the woman lead. I remember when you used to listen to men back in the day. You can listen to grandpa, this and that. They be like, "We get a check, and I just give it to grandmama and let her do what she do with it." You know what I'm saying?
Well, they used to simply about um they knew and they could trust to believe that the woman will take care of things. They feel like she'll make it happen, pay the bills, buy the grocery, keep the house going. But nowadays, Coach and Louis Vuitton and the casino has consumed some people's income where you just can't trust them that they'll take care of priorities first.
Well, I don't know that because I think like normal everyday ladies that's raised to be in a family structure, I don't think they think the same as modern type women that feel like they can make it without a man. I think it's like you know how they say a disease, um, you can spread a disease around, but just like corona, it will only kill the unhealthy. So it's like it's not killing the woman that really making good money and can take care of herself. It's really killing this type of culture is killing the woman that think she can move the same way a woman can move that can take care of herself. You understand what I'm saying? Like a woman
Well,
that
I hear what you're saying, but I don't find that to be true. I don't agree with you with that.
okay, do you think a man with a lot of money and a man with a little money move the same?
No, I don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's the same
Okay,
thing with a
well,
woman,
say,
but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they don't pose to move the same, but I feel like women who don't make the same amount of money is another woman that really makes money is trying to move the exact same. It's like a woman that don't make good money talking about going to get her nails and hair and petty herself and this and that, and she barely making minimum wage, barely make it. She got 3, 4 kids trying to take care of herself, and she's still going to get her hair done and still wasting money that she desperately needs. She don't even supposed to move like the other person, like another person. And that same thing dealing with a man. Some men can't move how other men move and don't supposed to.
okay.
I say it in a way that'll simplify it. Say getting a nice car, just getting an Audi. It's a man out there that can get an Audi and he can afford the Audi or Benz. He can afford the payment, no problem. And it's another man that's getting out of it, and if something go wrong with it, I mean, he got to borrow money to fix it. And that's what a lot of people going through, trying to keep up with other people.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when a woman ain't got it like that, and she going out here, she getting her nails pitted, this and that, and she moving like a movie star. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my nails done, my eyelashes. You going to get your eyelash done, man? A lot of this stuff you supposed to be doing on your own.
Mm.
You supposed to be cutting your it's just like a man paying the yard service and he ain't got no job. Like what they do this at? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how people moving around here. People that got good sense are not moving like people that really don't. You know, they trying to move like they right here, and they don't even realize that they down here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't move the same. So I feel like I feel like I can't blame it on uh, women that's changing up because men got to be picking these kind of women like men are still trying to pick halfway the right woman. It's just so many bad women. It's like I was telling my partner today. I said ladies would sit up there and say they the prize, right? Okay, but anything, even in the world, anything, if it's a bunch of great ladies. Now, if women, if it's 20 good women, good women, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's only 3 good men. Don't what's less is worth more than what's plentiful? In every culture, what's less is worth more than what's plentiful. Only in our culture, like even when we was growing up in the Bible, men was worth more than ladies all through history.
Mm.
Now we get up there, even in the Bible, it said kill the first son. It didn't say nothing about the first daughter. You understand what I'm saying?
I got
Yeah. But now we done came to a point that we feel like, oh, you know, we worth more than what's uh, what's if it's plenty of us, we was worth more than what's less. But I'm gonna let you get into that one. Let me come on down with it.
Chelsea said, "Hey y'all, hey Chelsea." She said, "This generation of men are different. They want to be chased like a female these days. Like he just said, they feel like they are less and we are plentiful, so they are more golden."
You said that no. I'm going on just
No,
eh,
regardless of what you're
yeah.
going on, that's what you said, and I'm just stating what you said. I'm not going against it. Hey, Ebony.
Hey, hey, hey.
Chelsea said, there are men that flex like they have money but don't. I also don't feel just because you make a smaller amount of money than someone else that you should maintain the way you look. And I agree.
But at what cost?
Cutting corners. You have to lessen on something else that you need so you can maintain what you want.
Well, it's still, like I said, they should be doing it themselves. That a lot of people, okay, instead of going and get your nails done, you need to be buying nail polish. you
Right. And do it
know what
yourself.
I'm saying?
I
Like,
get you.
like that's what I mean by it. I mean, it's the same thing. What I'm saying about a man.
That's just what I mean when I say
Same,
cut corners. You
yeah.
have to cut corners to maintain. And if you could afford to go to a nail tech and get your stuff fixed, then okay. But if you can't, it may put you in the bind, then yes, go and buy you your own polish and do the job yourself. So yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you. Ebony said, I don't think men are the same. Men back in the day chose a woman based on stability and maturity. Today's men's run after what looks good to the eye and suffer in all other areas. Mm, yeah, maybe a few that does that type of thing.
Um, now, everything all I'm gonna say is today men chase things that look good to the eye. Back in the day, men chase things that look good to the eye. All during time.
Well, listen,
I
but
started.
look, when they chose a woman, it may look good to the eye, but I'm with her. They choose what they know is going to be good for them. Your qualities makes a difference. You can look good or whatever. You can be his play toy, but
Well,
making something and staying and talking about growing together, I think they made different decisions back then than they do now.
now y'all better look at y'all grandmas and granddaddies back in the day. Men, it it hasn't changed. Pretty women always got men attention. I mean, that's just it. That's why.
Okay, that's normal, but we're talking about,
Uh-huh.
is that who back in the day, are those the first top qualities they look for, was just looks?
I mean, um, I I I grew up in an era, and I think you did too, where women used to walk to the store and all this old type of stuff, and they biker shorts and all that stuff. Yes, men used to stop, pull over, get them down in they biker shorts. You remember the Two Live Crew and all these days we grew up in? I mean, yes, men chased after women because of how they look.
Chasing and settling are two different things. Those are two levels that are different.
Okay, I hear you. I feel I feel what somebody I feel what you're saying, but um even ladies know when they first got out of school or when they first was getting out there with no children and what's name, they got all the attention. They know they did. We can play these games.
Chelsea said men have always been visual, though, in her opinion.
Right. And I agree. Right.
And I agree too. I agree. Ebony said, I didn't say that they didn't like a pretty woman, but they also made sure she was going to be a good wife, mother, and was able to maintain the home. That's what I'm agreeing upon.
Yeah.
They don't just marry just because you're pretty or settle because you're pretty. They want to know the good qualities too.
Well, I think men are trying to get back to that, but I think it's harder for men to find. I think it's lesser. Is I think it used to be a lot of good women. When I was growing up, it felt like it was a lot of good women, and there was a couple of bad girls here and there. And now it feel the opposite. It feel like there's a lot of bad girls out here, and there's a couple of good women out here. I feel like we was talking today, and and we was actually saying in the first time in my life, it feel like it is more good men than it is good women out here. It's the first time in my life you go around and you talking to dudes and they kind of really want relationships and want this, and you talk to women and they be like, nah, I don't want no
But
relationship.
a lot of women that defer or deter away from relationships simply because they're battling a hurt.
Got too
They've
many
been hurt
options.
enough, and
Got,
now it has made them a different beast mode. They raising these kids alone. They becoming self independent, and so including a man that you feel like is gonna do the same thing, you have your guards up.
culture. You're having kids out of wedlock now. Back in the day, when somebody
Yes, they did. You just didn't know. It been two or three families in one relationship, one marriage. You got outside kids by two different women. They did.
Well, back in the day, like we said about grandpa, there used to be one. Sometimes your neighbor had the same kids looking like all down the street.
Right.
Like even Terry Owens said he ain't noticed till he was later on that his daddy stayed right across the street from him. For real. They had a whole nother family right across the street from him. Yeah. So we can sit up there and say men are not the same, but as we go and we start looking at these grandpas and this and that, when we break it down tonight, we're gonna realize it ain't as clear cut different as we all think. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of similarities in the old man and the new man.
Was men raised so different back then than now? THAN, than now.
Okay.
Well, a lot of times those men, most of them had a father in the home. And these days, we're facing where they don't all the time.
Right. Okay.
Okay, well, were men raised so different back then than now?
I forgot to take something out.
No, that was fine. You just need to do it WERE at the beginning.
Okay. So what makes I would love to talk about that. I said, Chelsea said, let's talk about how the new generation of men don't care to provide now.
Yeah, they're so self-centered on themselves,
I mean,
and they won't have nobody to share their life with because they're thinking about their asset and anybody sharing with them. So definitely, they won't try to provide. It's more about me, self, selfish.
okay, we're gonna do this. Since it's such about men, me, why is 70 over 70% of divorces being filed by ladies?
Probably because they were being me,
All right.
not
So
including
so
them
so
in.
that means women are the ones that's opting out, not men.
They're the ones that making the decision. Yes, this is
Yes,
it
to
can't
opt
work.
out. And so that's the person that's about me. The person that do not want to
Okay, if that's what you want
sacrifice.
to say, that's fine.
Oh,
A
that's what it
trial
is.
and error will tell. The truth
That,
will be what it
I
is.
mean, that's what it is. I mean, like we sometimes ladies don't even think about, we want this so-called new generation of men to act like old generation of men, but women today are not the old women from before. These are not the women that show respect. These are not the women that come in relationships as a virgin or maybe have one other partner, this and that. These are women with whole self experiences, um, living a life, already have already made families coming in relationships. These are not the same women. I mean, when men got with women way back in the day, they built a family together. They had children together and settled down. He didn't worry about if John, Jerry, and Joe done hit it. You understand what I'm saying?
You said he didn't?
He didn't worry about it from the door. Now, if she stepped out during a marriage, that's something different. But
Well, why do they worry about it now?
it wasn't no social media. It wasn't all this access that women got to so many men at the tip of their fingertips. They can say tick tick tick. They can log into Facebook and here come the inboxes. Here come the Snapchats. Here come the DMs. Here come the Instagram messages. I mean, I saw it back when it was what was that thing? It was something and it was a new phone way to call people. It looked like it was orange or what's name. It was a new way to call people through your phone or whatever, but you could leave messages and stuff there too. I mean, I seen it at the lower level when it first started coming out. Social media turned the world upside down. I mean, we keep on thinking that it's a fair fight. It is not a fair fight. Like like um it is really not a fair fight at all because like it's a lot of men out there and I was reading up on how a lot of men that's 5'4" and under get passed up because ladies don't even like short men. They don't even get a chance, even though they might be a great man, a great provider, all this. They get passed up from the door because women just naturally don't like men shorter than them. So what about that?
Well,
Have you ever dated a 5'2" man?
no.
Have you ever went out on a date with a 5'2" man?
Yeah.
Didn't last long, huh?
It was a date.
No, I'm saying it didn't last long, huh?
It was a date.
Did y'all ever y'all ever go any farther?
It was a date.
It was a free meal. That's what it sounded like.
Nope, we dusted. Nope.
Because I said virgins. Well, I'm just saying that's what it was back in the day. Virginity. You know what? Actually, even the wedding, the gown. Don't you know? Just the white gown means purity. It means the white mean you haven't been touched by something else. Man, some people need to burn up their dress. They've been touched so much, they ought to just put a flamethrower on that thing. Some people need to go down there in black dresses down the aisle. I'm just saying, that's what a white dress meant, that she was pure.
Well, my dress will be pink for the pink sleeve.
I'm just saying.
Ah. I should say my son daddy is 5'6". How tall are you then,
now
Tasha?
guess what? That's why I said 5'2". See, I made sure I went under all that old thing because I knew because see the
Well, maybe 5'6" is still considered short compared to her height. I'm
well,
waiting.
the average man, don't you know the average man is just 5'9", and the average female is 5'4". but all around, everywhere, women want every woman want a man that's 6'2" or taller. And don't you know there's only 2% of the population?
Mm.
2% of the population is 6'2" and over. And every woman want a 6'2", 6'5" man. I'm just saying.
Chelsea said, people like what they like. If someone has a feature that you don't look for or find attractive, then why would you force it?
Right. It's the same way when the lady sitting up there talking about forcing him. Uh, oh, he want to know how kind and the stuff and consider. Man, he want to see how when a man first meet a woman, he looking at you how you look, the fineness, you got your things poked out and all that. Women know what men want. They in their heels, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They know what they want.
Chelsea said, my dress gonna be black. Ebony said, listen, it be some fine little short men out here. I know, I've seen quite a few
Uh-huh.
little
Yeah,
short
it's
people.
y'all giving him chances though. But see, you heard that. He got to be fine. Or you ain't looking for his heart. His little fat heart.
Well,
Yeah.
we can look and notice too,
But no, y'all said some short, fine dudes out here. I ain't him. Y'all was just telling a man to look for the heart and what's in his soul and all that.
No.
Oh, don't he look for the right
Just
stuff?
because you say the man is short and fine, does that mean that we done read him enough to even know anything about him? We saw him. A lot of times, my first attraction normally be the smile of a man. I love a man that wear nice shoes and smell good. That's an attraction for me. That catches my eye. So whether knowing anything about the person, hey, that's a compliment for you.
Yep. Y'all gonna get these men in trouble. Y'all
Why?
gonna
Just
get
by
these
giving them
men in trouble.
compliments?
Huh?
What? Just by giving them
No,
compliments?
because I ain't heard one time any lady like when they was saying I need to go back and look at this little old thing. Let me see. Um Bam. Right there. Now read that out again.
Ebony said, I don't think men are the same. Men back in the day chose a woman based on stability and maturity.
Mhm.
Today's men run after what look good to the eye and suffer in all other areas.
Okay. And guess what? Women do too. And that's why they suffer.
Okay, but
Because
that's not
hold
what
on,
we were
hold on,
talking about. We
hold
were
on.
talking about men. That
Guess what
wasn't the question.
no, but guess what y'all just said? Um it's some fine little short men out here. What chasing after what look good.
That's your problem. Just because we make the statement that they look nice and fine and short does not mean that that's somebody that we will probably choose to even, make a relationship with. You have to get to know anybody you see. Just like with men, you see something look good and you get to talking to and you like, oh, this thing crazy. I better not. So you were caught first on the eye attraction. It was your eye candy. But once you got to talking that candy and it opened up, it was riding on the inside. So it's up to you. So
Some of
you
these
can look.
some of
That's
these
the
women
first thing you see. Whatever attracts you, attracts
so-
you.
some of these women getting just like me, and after they meet them at the club and they go home and they sit on that thing all what's name, they start talking to them, they like, you know what? I don't even like him.
It was fun while it lasted.
so that was happening that's making ladies look at things a little different because like if you're just looking for the heart and the provider and all that good
Well,
stuff,
that's different. That's when
these,
you're trying to get to know a person. But if
these
you
look
just see somebody that's attractive, and there ain't been nobody that you walk past and it make you do a double take like, oh, that was nice. I have. You probably would never admit it, but hey, I have. I've looked
Right.
again. But that doesn't mean like, ooh, let me attack this or pounce this because it looks good. No, you just notice.
That what animals do? Okay.
I didn't say pounce.
Oh, you said pounds.
I
Oh,
said,
no.
I said it's not like a pounce. See how you always have to twist
No, I'm saying.
words?
Okay.
You need to cut it.
All right.
Robert said, well, I'm 6'4". Okay. That's the double standard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they can do it, but they'll. Oh yeah, she said them short men give you problem too. Short men crazy. that because that because like you said, they love hard and they want to love on you, and when you leave, they want you to stay. They want you to stay. They done feel in love and you running off and stuff.
Ebony said, so I might as well get what I like if I'm going to deal with that.
See, look at that. Now I got to know. What do you like, Ebony? Can you tell us your ideal man? What do you like? Because I'm sure it got something to do with his heart and his personality and all this stuff.
Of
And how
course.
he gonna treat you and stuff like that.
You
Man,
don't
I'm
think
about
that
it.
makes a
That
difference?
is not initial attraction the
Listen,
most.
you don't
And
think
there's
it
a
makes a
lot of
difference?
because guess what? It's a lot of y'all that work with a lot of dudes that's nice and he has a best heart, but you know what? You ain't attracted to him worth a miss. And it's just because how he look. You know he a good person. So you can stop it.
That's not always the thing.
Okay. I'll let you have it.
Chelsea said short men be angry. You think they're angry because they're short?
Hey, if everything match up, I see why. If everything match up, I see why. I don't.
But we not gonna get raw out here
I'm
calling
like, I'm
short
like,
and tall men out because hey, you don't
well,
know
I'm
what
just
the short
saying,
what
like,
kind of stuff they got going
I'm
on.
just saying, if he ain't able to hold up, short men got to have long tongues or
So
something.
are you saying tall men they can hold up because they are tall?
I didn't say that. I said short men. See, sometimes, like I said, if everything matches up right, like say if a man's short and everything on him, he got short hands, short, short feet. if
So what
everything
if you got
match,
these tall men that have
look,
short feet and short hands?
look, you got short men out here West Side 12.
I'll drink my tea, honey.
But if he's short and everything match up, he might he might have some other problem issues.
See how you getting it started? Like Chelsea said, what does that mean?
I didn't say it.
Uh-huh. And Ebony said, she said, listen, we ain't here for that. Trying to
Oh,
size people
hold on,
up
watch
and
this.
stuff.
Watch
That
this.
ain't right.
Hold on, watch this. What y'all here for? I want to hear those. Hey, Miss Washington.
Okay.
You remember that? Don't want no short man. They had a whole song. You remember that song?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there it is.
It's possible. I agree. The
That's what
genetics
I'm
of it.
saying. That's what I'm saying. And that might be the whole. See, it got Miss Chelsea crying. It might be the genetics. See, all men are not created equal.
Did you throw that in there?
Hey, I'm just saying, all men are not created equal.
Mm.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Robert said, "Not at all. The things these women like these days be a shame, just like women be shams for men for the men. The packaging be well put together, but the inside be messy as heck." Forrest Gump said, "His best life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get."
Right, I remember that. I remember that. Old Forrest Gump had some good old things like that. He was thinking that Forrest Gump was slow, but he was the smartest thing around now. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to sit back and watch that movie again because it was kind of like I think like I'm older now. I could sit back and really watch and really get everything that I might have missed,
Mm,
back then. When you watching something back then, you you kind of like seeing the just what's on surface, but as you grow up and you can see, and it's the same thing with a woman seeing a man. Like I said, when y'all said them short men be crazy, why you think they got this stigma? Why you think short men got this angry man stigma sometimes? I'm just asking the question. You ever see tall basketball players so mad as short men? I'm just
I
asking.
guess, maybe when it comes to a woman, they just feel all the indifference, you know.
They know they being picked over just because of their height.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
They might be a good person. See, I thought women just want a good person. This good man. They're gonna take care of for the rest of their life, have pretty little babies and stuff. Just because they ain't gonna get over 4 feet, don't get mad. I mean,
Oh, Lord.
I just mess with you. But I'm just saying though, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see what I got next. What I got next. Hiya.
Have men always been raised mostly by the mother? Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So when we try to say men are different, they being raised by the same person they've been
But
raised.
it is the mothers have different characteristics and ways to upbring their children, and that's
Right.
what you have to know.
And guess what we ain't
Upbringing
saying?
can be different.
And guess what we not saying? Women are different. Mothers are different. They not raising children with the same morals and and stuff as they used to.
I know.
Like kids ain't made to pick up that paper when they drop it and make up their room before they go outside
I
or
know.
before they play the game. I remember back in the day, you get on that game. When she walk in that room, that bed better be made, nothing on the floor. Now I go to a children's house, everything in their closet on the ground. They don't even have hangers. Kids these days ain't even got hangers. They just lay their clothes across the bottom of their bed or across their dresser or just across the floor.
Adults do that too.
I'm just saying though.
Hey, I'm one. It takes me sometimes a week just to hang up a load of clothes. So hey. Robert said they do have different characteristics, but these women can damage a man or a woman for the world.
Um,
Yeah, I can agree to disagree, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
and guess what? See, we ain't looking at this deeper thing. If women want better men, why if they've been raising men since the 70s, why these men ain't better, or why are they turning out worse?
What you
70,
mean?
70% of men being raised by women.
Who listen?
No, I'm saying, listen now. Why are women and why are men becoming worse versions of themselves if they around their mama even more?
Listen, your parent can instill whatever in you. But you as a man, when you get older, you're gonna veer how you want. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure yourself, when you got older, you know what mama taught you, but you decide to go and find out some things on your own. It's just in you. You want to be like your peers or things that you've gone through that mama don't have any knowledge of. It affects your life and how you go out and face things.
Okay. And I'm gonna do something, and I'm sorry, mama. I might have to throw you under the bus. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Mama didn't teach me about life. Mama taught me certain stuff and how to do the homework and how to, pick up paper, make up your bed, stuff like that. But mama didn't teach me about life and how to deal with women, how to deal with other stuff, this and that. See, was teaching you stuff, and based on these little stories. See, even men had this fairy tale to such a point of what women were. And now it's starting to come out with this TikTok and all this. Women are really starting to show their true colors. We never knew women was like this, how they are now. Women have changed to their whole different species than they used to be. We didn't even know it was that many women that didn't even like men like that. I mean, it's so few women that even want to deal with a man these days, you know. So I mean, like, if you don't want to deal with a man in regular life, um, how does coming off to your son, your son child, if he watching his mama and all while he raised up, she ain't never want no man around her. She probably been bad talking men all while he was growing up. He was in there. He was in the other room, listening to her on the phone, talking to her girlfriend. Girl, yeah, he ain't nothing. That's why I did this, did that, and he can't do nothing for me but give me some bill money and whoop de whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what about what's going on with the sons being around their mama and seeing this? Seeing her bad talk men in general or have no respect for men. It's women literally out here talking so bad about got 2, 3 what's name? They oh, I done gave up on men all entirely. You wait till you get 3, 4 kids. Now you just want somebody to lick on you. You bring this into the house. Now you done confuse the child because you got somebody running around there talking about I'm your daddy and this a woman, huh? Right? Well, we're gonna get real. We're gonna get real. I see. What is that so confusing to a child that you don't like men so much that you done flip the whole game on them? Now you got your so-called men that ain't men at all around them. Feminine men. You don't even want real men around. Now it's feminine men. Hey girl, this and that. And he confused. Like, men act like this? Because that's what you bringing around. See, what you bring around a child do matter. This rubs, everything you bring around a child rubs off on that child. So if you bring around a dude that smoke weed every day around your child, if you do a dude that around here that don't even like a man that don't even like women around your child, it gonna rub off too. All this stuff rubs off, and we go around and we say, "Oh, it don't matter. If my child, he gonna be whatever he turn out." No, you are helping him turn a certain kind of way, whether you like it or not.
Mm.
What you expose him to is helping or hurting your child.
I get your point.
Okay.
Yeah. Chelsea said the men are not around like they were back in the day, though. I don't think women are experts in raising men. Men learn how to be a man by being around another man.
Right.
And I agree.
I totally agree.
Yeah, we can only do as much as we can do, you know.
Well, it's like anything. He get how to be around. Like I even watch babies, and you can tell when a baby been around a man. You know what I'm saying? Like he will be around a woman and he'll be da. He all around, and when a man get around, he be in awe. He be like, that's what I might be one day. Look at him. Just look at that joker there. And you know what? I remember uh, being around, having my, I'm gonna name call, having my cousin Arthur in the house and watching a man walk around and be a boisterous man, ain't nobody gonna get in my way type man. You know what I'm saying? Like a dominant man just being around you every day, and you watching it, you watching how people respect him and moving out of his way, and you know, not raising a voice at him and stuff like that. You see how they talk to him different. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be a man like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I remember a man in the country, I think it's I forgot his name. I'm trying to think of it. June Tomey or something like that. But I remember he used to be a wild man. They used to talk about how bad he was and this and that. And boy, when we used to have get together, he used to always come up there and kill the hog, cut the hog. He used to string a hog up, and he was like a man's man. He was like 6'7", and just a whopper of a man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And he left fear, and like little regular dudes, you know, didn't mess with him at all. And I used to just watch him, and I'd be like, man, I want to be able to move just like him. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't even understand when you have men like that around. That's what men want to be like. Like when men see real men that move how they want to move and act how they want to act. See, let me tell you something. I remember coming up, and I remember men moving a certain kind of way. And a woman will say, if a woman said, "Oh, your wife know you here," I say, "What? No. What? I go where I want to go, when I want to go, and move how I want to move." And I always want to be that kind of man. And I base myself on that kind of man. So when a soldier asks me, "Oh, where you going?" "Oh, what? What? No." But see, people got to realize if you're around this type of man, this is what you get it from. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's happening to these children. If you around a woman that don't respect a man, then sometimes your child under you won't respect the man. That what gets them in trouble out here, and that what get a lot of young men out here killed because they don't respect the man that they equal. They think this gun make them some kind of high-minded being or something. They can't even take a butt whooping. You know what I'm saying? Because they come out here and they think they King Kong, and somebody beat them, and they run the 18 houses trying to find a gun, and 18 more houses trying to find some bullets to go shoot up the whole neighborhood because they hurt. They got their feelings hurt. And all this stuff stems from mama. Don't nobody touch you. You go and do this and do this. They get all this stuff because I seen at the same time, I done seen women that don't even weigh $150. And I know I done been 6'3", over 250, and looking down at these little old bitty women. They looking up to me really like they can whoop my tail. Like, oh, what you gonna do? I ain't gonna do nothing. Standing in front of doors, standing in front of cars like they some bad, you know what I'm saying? Like this would get your children killed. If you moving like this and you got this bullshit mindset and your son see you rant and do this kind of thing, he think he can pull this off, and it don't help him in real life. It gets him killed messing with other real men. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Oh. My bad. I had a little rant. My bad.
Yeah, you went all off over there. Robert said they never hid their true colors. It's just the boys don't pay attention, but the men have paid attention and see it. What you just said, bro, is what I meant by the wrong damaging the men or women for the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? It was clicking in me. I was like, yeah, I remember this stuff. I remember, reprogramming myself to not be this dude that one thing about my mom, she was more like a tomboy. So I don't feel like I got that weak version of something. You know what I'm saying? It was like I still got a strong manly version of something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even though she wasn't her temperament wasn't all over the place.
Yeah.
But that's the difference. See, sometimes you got ladies that move kind of like men that got a even kill temper, and that's what getting men out here killed. They think they can go out here, put their hands on these ladies and this and that, and these ladies just gonna stand for it. These ladies say, and walking to their car and getting their gun and blowing their head off.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? They ain't. I'm gonna go get my pistol and warning him what they doing. It's some women moving quiet, walking right up in there. Oh, he done put his hand on me. I told him he better not never put his hand on me again, and it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People just don't understand. That's why I am a real person that say, keep your hands to yourself, man and woman.
You're gonna throw the blows, you gotta receive one sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And you might receive that thing. Uh-oh. My mama shot my daddy. Hold on, what? Hold on, read that.
My mama shot at my daddy's wife back in the day for trying to come in her house.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But see, people don't realize, like, is ladies that don't play certain stuff and never did. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling people, you just can't run around thinking you can bully everybody and see that what happened. I see. Okay, it's just like this here. It's like the mentality of a deer trying to attack a lion.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna work. You're gonna agitate him, and he gonna get up and he gonna kill about 5 deers. If you know what I'm saying, if 5 deers came and tried to attack a lion, I mean they're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even understand this, and sometimes we raising our kids up, and we thinking we turn them into lions, but we really turn them into mean deer.
Mm-hmm.
They running around this thing trying to attack real lions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. Let me see. Let's pow. Uh-oh.
Are men genetically who they are and can't change?
Oh, oh. That's my question to you. Come on with it. I needed to soak in real good. Yeah, just let it go. Get
Well,
out.
your genetics, you are who you are. You become a part of, your genetics.
Let me move this.
So when it
Let me
comes to
move this mic
genetics,
out.
that's something you can't change. You can just say,
Hey, how they say? Tell me more. tell me more. You said we can't change. Come on, tell me more.
no, I said genetically, you can't
Uh-huh.
change your genetics.
Uh-huh.
If it's in your DNA, it's just there. But you can
So,
just try to force yourself to act a little different, for adapting to your environment.
all right. All right, I got something for you. I got something good for you. Okay, so what you saying is, in a way, we are our mothers and daddy's children.
Right. That's what
Because
genetic
no, I'm
means.
saying so genetically. So if my dad is a certain way, I am a certain way, whether I like it or not. I can try to adjust and change.
I said adapt to your
No, I'm
environment.
just saying, but genetically, I am the same, almost the same person as It's just like breeding pit bulls. We always knew when you bred this dog and bred this dog, when you crossbreed it with this, crossbreed with that, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get a little bit of this.
Hmm.
He might be able to smell across the 2 miles away and be able to fight. I mean,
Robert said anyone can change, but it's a choice.
Uh-uh, Robert. Robert. Guess what? Genetically, everybody can't change. But watch this. Reason I say that, Robert, see, I'm gonna catch everybody off guard. See, genetically, you 6'4" for a reason. Cause your daddy was not. Can you change and be 5'3"? Oh ho.
Yeah, we chop his
Oh.
legs off.
Oh, I'm just saying. See, genetically, you are made a certain kind of way. You got to deal with what you made with. Just like genetically, some of us got heart problems, cancer running in your family, this and that and that. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
can't change the real bulk of who we are, but we can try to adjust little stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I understand. So what you think? What you think? Um,
Yeah, I've said what I thought, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah,
so
can't change who you are genetically,
do you
but you
believe
can adapt to your environment.
do you believe anybody can change now, even though it's in your genetics?
You can change your ways or try and work different toward it.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
if it's in you, it's in you.
Can you change your skin color? No,
Yeah, you can bleach your skin.
uh-huh. How long
You
it
can
gonna
bleach
take?
their skin.
Yeah, then you're gonna
It
have
doesn't
cancer.
matter. You see people changing their eye colors.
Then you're gonna have cancer. You're gonna be like Michael Jackson missing a nose or something. Okay. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see what he said.
Robert said that's true. Height can't change, but mentalities can.
Yeah. I think you can, I think reason I say that because like say we as you know how sometimes we look at people and we like, oh, what's her name? Got a mean temper. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they good people. But don't make them mad. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
some of this stuff just in it. And guess what? It's the same thing as a pit bull. Like when I'm saying about a pit bull, it got a certain mentality. See, in pit bull have certain things that normal dogs don't have. He have the ability to lock on. And sometimes a pit bull gets so mad that he'll lock on you, not because he want to, it's just in his genetics to do it. You feel what I'm saying? And he get mad, and then he is what he is. And that's the same thing when them folks be at the circus. They be over there beating on them what's name. One day, them lions and tigers and things wake up and say, man, if this little dude hit me one more time,
I'm gonna snap his whole shoulder off.
I done got too old for this stuff. Put me in the electric chair. I'm gone. I don't care. I'm just saying, ain't that right though?
Yeah.
Sometimes the person you are will bleed out, even though you trying to hold it back so hard. What you think about that?
I agree.
We getting down to the nuts and bolts of this stuff now. Now you understand what I'm saying, though.
I do.
Yeah. Because guess what? If you a certain way, you wouldn't try so hard to try to change. You'll just try to be yourself. See, right. The purpose that you trying to change is you really doing something that's very hard for you. I remember just being out in the streets for a while and just trying to be regular again, and people talking to you a certain kind of way or this and that. And it's different, even dealing with folks trying to really come at them at a better mentality than you used to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you sitting up there saying, man, I'm trying to, whoo, these folk gonna make me go back. You know what I'm saying? You ever been there? They gonna make me, they gonna change me into that. They gonna change me into that. Look, they don't want to, I'm gonna do it even better. Guess what? My idol, the Incredible Hulk. What do you always say? Hey, you don't want to see me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. And he be trying. He was trying to, don't do it. Don't. I'm gonna hurt everybody. I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying, though?
Yeah. Barbie said, but the adaptation to their surroundings are within them that allows them to do naturally what they need to do to survive. He had to sound intellectual, but we get the point.
Yeah. I mean, just like I was saying, you try your best to conform and be a different person. But every now and then,
that alley cat come out of you.
That dude that ain't come up out of you. You can try, but then the other person gonna come out of there. Oh, here it is.
Erica said, baby, I'm 43. I just met this 40-year-old deep country young man, but he actually trying to get me to act like the 1940s. Boo-boo, it's 2021. He's like a character. He's a hardworking young man, but he wants me to buy down. No equal, honey.
And let me tell you this. Hold on. Time out. Erica, if you want what you really want, you're going to have to let him take a little bit of the lead. I mean, this, listen, it's not equal. All right, I'm going to tell you, if it's equal, challenge him to an arm wrestling match. Look at it like that. Hey, and whoever wins, take the lead. So since it's equal, let's do it.
He said they might about to make me homesick to snap out.
Let's see.
Erica said he can't stand the fact that I can hold myself down. He wants me to change my way, but I'm not a bad person, just not accepting no BS.
See, I'm gonna tell you, Eric, it's not about holding yourself down. That ain't the energy that you wanna give off. You can be yourself. You can be a grown woman, and let me tell you something. It's more powerful being a feminine woman than trying to act what you don't like. Women don't like acting like men, so be a woman. And let me tell you something. It's more power of being a woman than it'll ever be for a woman trying to be a man. It's more power. See,
It's easier.
I remember when women used to sit back and just smile. And men used to change their ties. I mean, just do all kind of things. They'll tow their car to the inner. Where you want this car at? Where you want us to put it at? I mean, everything a woman wanted. All she had to have on is a sunflower dress and some heels. She could get the world from all men. The men will help out. They'll stop. It'll be 2-3 men helping out. Oh, you got that part? You jacking up that tie? I got this tie over here. I mean, it used to be a feminine woman could get everything done for her. You remember them days when a woman just being feminine could get anything she wanted, and then something about this I can do everything, I can hold myself down came up, and you know what? Dudes start bagging up like, okay, all right, do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you say it's hard. I know, but you got to try.
Yes, you'll try. You read that.
He need to stop crying like a woman shit. Hey, listen. What he doing is he trying to negotiate with you. It sounds like crying because you didn't got so hard. He trying to negotiate. He like, come on, man. Give me a chance to be a leader. You know, and that's all I'm saying. Women used to get the world just by being feminine. They know and listen, women used to know they put on the dress, they getting the club free, they getting drinks free, they getting everything. I mean, let me tell you something. You know how to stand out now. Be feminine. Go to the club and wear a dress. Wear a long dress like you finna go to church and sing at an Easter program and watch how men just melt around the club. Men gonna be right now. Would you need you need you need me to wash your car outside? we at the club. Hey, it's all right. I use the club water. Hey man, can I use your water? Oh, for her? Yeah, you can use the water. I mean, you'll see so much. You'll see men, it's like unicorns now. Men ain't seen women so feminine and so long that women are just dying to see some of this.
Chelsea said, well, let me go get me a sunflower dress and some patent leather heels then.
Right? You're going to get whatever you like. Look at now. She's starting to believe in me. I'm trying to tell you now. All you got to do is be a little more feminine. You're gonna watch men melt. Just melt around you. You're gonna be like, wow. See, women be talking about, oh, I can't find no man. Put on a dress. You're gonna have to beat off men. Put on a dress. They just ain't looking for the same dudes. they ain't looking for women in dicky pants walking around here talking like this. Nah, cussing like a sailor. Fuck this. They ain't looking for that. Get feminine and watch how men melt. They're just gonna melt all over. You just gonna think it was, you gonna see women don't realize you be feminine, you're gonna feel like it's a holiday every day. Yeah, you're gonna be getting so much access to men. You're gonna be like, wow, why I didn't do this earlier? And you know what? Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna change around the power dynamic. You're going to change around the power dynamic. They're going to look around. They're going to see how you getting all the attention. Go to a family function. Go to a family function and mess around and wear a sunflower dress and stuff like that and watch how the men just ignore everybody else at the thing. They're going to be like, I can see them now. Yeah, Susie look different. I wonder what's different about her. Everybody gonna be talking about you. You done stop this show.
Just said men ain't even that generous now though. Don't even be knowing how to change a tire. Maybe
Guess
that's
what?
my generation. I don't
Guess
know.
what? Nope, nope, nope. Guess what? Guess what? And I hate to say this. Guess what? For a masculine woman, don't none of us know how to change the tag. For a woman running around here, don't none of us want to change her tag. We don't even want her to pay us to change her tag. Yeah, go on do it yourself. Mr. Man, go on do it yourself. But I'm just saying, be feminine. Be feminine and ask a man to change your tag and oh hey, and watch how it works. See,
Right.
women forgot all this energy, all this good old fashioned energy. You know what I'm saying? To make a man act different. See, y'all forgot about that. But you know why? Because y'all wasn't taught that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was taught to be single, home. I can hold it down myself. I am just as strong as you, but I don't want to be in the same penitentiary as you. Oh, I don't want to compete against you. I don't want to play basketball against you. I don't want to box against you. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing but have the same rights as you for everything else. I'm
Oh,
just
no.
saying though. I'm just saying though. Use that feminine energy to change the world.
Chelsea said, I see you have a thing for sunflower dresses.
Yeah, back in the day, boy. I mean, it's a lost art. when I, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I done seen tomboy girls that just decide one day to put on a sunflower dress and this and that, and they change back into women. I mean, like it was overnight. They was a woman again. They got so much attention and this and that. There's a woman because guess what? Women like attention. We all know this. But guess what? Women getting the wrong attention because they giving out the wrong vibes.
Mm.
Giving out the wrong vibes. You get all this manly energy. Oh, I can do it myself. Oh, I want to be your equal. I don't want to stand beside you. No, I want to stand beside you and this and that. I don't want to walk not now step behind you. I want to walk in front. Okay, but guess what? When somebody's shooting at you, you want to get behind me then. Or when a snake or a frog jump out, oh, you want to get behind me then.
Lizards,
Let
lizards.
a rat run across the room.
It's
Oh,
so
now
big.
I'm just saying. See, we want to pick and choose where we want to become feminine. If you're going to be feminine, try to be feminine all day, every day, and watch your whole life change. See, your whole life change once you change how you move. See, you can't be out here moving and cussing and hanging out with these dudes and you think they want you to be girlfriend material. No, they looking at you, they said, oh, I like you. I want to hunch on you, but I definitely don't want you. I definitely
Not
don't
the
want
hood.
you. Right. I definitely don't want you as a girlfriend, boyfriend acting like this. You understand what I'm saying? You got to act different if you want a better outcome.
Mm.
And I think sometimes ladies forgot about this part of it. Hey, Miss Kimberly.
Hey, Kim.
Oh, she said she been working on orders. Kim, you don't never take a break, not even doing showtime. We're gonna have to show you how to take a little, at least an hour break or something. I'm just saying. At least while you're watching the
Who
show.
said what?
Uh,
Who said what? Teach somebody how to take a
she,
break.
yeah, she trying to, I mean, hey, the show is on. Get some of this knowledge. She said, "Wow, what we're whining
I'm
about?"
not sure. You've been everywhere. Erica, please
Um,
be a little more specific as to
okay,
what
my
the
bad,
why
bad.
is, if you
Let me
don't
let me
mind.
let me add a subject while I'm right here. Let me do it. Let me do it. Hiya! What's next?
Are women trying to be men will ever work really? Women trying to be men, or are they acting like men? You think women trying to be men? Huh?
Okay, listen. I just heard a woman just come on here and say, "Hi, I can hold it down. I don't want. I'm about this equality stuff." So yes, I do think women are trying to be mean.
No, she just said she can hold herself down. Like she's saying that if she had a man or not, she still can make it happen for herself.
I
I
understand, but
think if
this
that means she's trying to be a man.
no, but this is manly energy though.
Okay.
You know, when you when you say I can hold it down, see, that's called being independent without being dependent. Like, um, what I'm saying is we
It's
have
her
we
choice if
we
she.
gotta know, we gotta acknowledge that we want something else in our life, just like we always say, speaking it into existence. We have to actually acknowledge the problem first. Problem, okay, I want a man in my life. I need a man in my life. Then that what opens the door where you can have a man in your life. You feel what I'm saying? You got to first get out of this independent mindset. Oh well, hold it down. I'm gonna be all right regardless. You know, and that energy, it goes off there. It like, whoo. And men, and it show. You know, like in the water, like you could throw a rock in the water, and a fish way across the lake can feel the ripples coming out the water. That's how it
Mm.
is when it throws out them shockwaves. The men, be like, "Ooh, she one of them."
Well, Erica's asking the question. She's saying why women have to be men. And also, in doing that, Ebony is also asking the same question. She's saying, what is your definition of trying to be a man? So, if you can clarify, that's two birds in one stone.
Okay, okay, me, okay, not actually because we know women can't actually be men.
Okay.
What we're talking about is masculine energy. When when a woman start talking about her money, her career, and all this stuff, that's masculine energy. That's it. No, listen, this is what happens. See, women, when I grew up, women, it was about family. Let me tell you something. When all said and done, and you get older, do you really want to talk about your career or celebrate your grandchildren and your family and all that type of stuff? You know, do you really? Is this where the really? Because guess what? Women change careers every week, and we gonna keep it real. Women, if it's a better job, you ain't
Baby,
loyal.
hey,
Y'all ain't loyal
climb
to
up the
no.
mountain.
Look, y'all ain't loyal to no company. Y'all change company like it was changing draws. If somebody would pay you 20 and somebody came and said, I'm gonna pay you 40, y'all like, peace, player. I'm out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I'm trying to say. It's the highest bidder. And nothing is wrong with that, but that's masculine energy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
I
not
agree with you.
settled. You're not settled because a woman should be a rock for a family, not a career. You
Well,
understand?
if a person have bad habits, we just can't blame that on gender equality. For things we don't like. So if a woman stand up and she doesn't need your money or need you to change her tire, don't turn that into gender equality because she isn't asking the man for help. That's not what it means.
No,
It's
no,
just
I'm not.
saying,
I didn't turn it into gender equality. I'm just saying that it is masculine energy. When you say you don't need, and I do this for myself and this and that, see, you should want somebody to help you change that. Let me tell you something.
Without begging, of course. I have to tell
Okay,
you
because
two,
guess
three
what?
times I need this help with this.
Yeah,
Then what we're
because
gonna do?
most
We're gonna
women
try to
ain't
figure out what to do
this.
to make it happen.
Yeah, but you gonna do it with money. It's still I'm gonna pay money to get things done. You know what I'm saying? That's masculine energy still. Like
Mm.
this is our way. Women are just different. Like I said, what do you care about the most? Would a woman rather be a stay-at-home mom and raise her kids if she had a nice enough allowance that supply her to get what she want to do, and run around, shop, and do what she want to do? Would she ever really get a job?
You don't need one.
Right. I'm
Your
just
job
saying.
is to take care of your home and your man. If
Right.
that's
But
what the
guess
man
what?
all he want you to do,
But guess what? If
be
a man,
submissive and take
if
care of home and me, then do that.
right, but is he?
That's a
But
dream come
But see,
true.
that's what I'm saying. Like you got to be to get this type of energy. It's being out there. Hold on, watch this. Women just not attracting him no more. It's being out there that make good money that can take care of the whole household and make great money out here. And there's a lot of women out here that's staying and don't go to work. I see them every day at the house with the kids, not working, the man out there doing his thing, this and that, and they at the house all day, every day. It just our culture done got so hard where we don't need a man, even when we in great situations. It's women out here and they can stop the cap. It's women out here that been in great situations, had a man that was taking care of everything, but guess what? She didn't like how he might have was talking to her here and there, this and that. You ain't gonna be. See, women think it is gonna be a perfect relationship. And then they always thinking about what is my out just in case it don't work. But guess what? The reason it don't work because women are opting out. Women are the one that's leaving. When we sit up here and we look at the stats, stats don't lie. It done raised almost since Corona. It's raised up to 80% of women filing for divorce.
Mm.
Not the men that's leaving. We got to stop pointing the finger at the man saying, y'all leaving. No, women are leaving. They bored quick. They this and that. I was just reading about this other lady that was a hairstylist, and she was married to this motivational speaker or whatever. And I'm gonna have to send you that story. But they just talking about getting a divorce. They've been together for years. They got like 8 kids together, but not all of them each other kids, like from their past relationship. Like he had 2 kids from a different relationship. She had a couple kids and they made some kids together, and all it was like 8 of them or whatever. But I was just watching it the other day and they were just saying how that now she um was going through things, said because she moved from her hometown, moved down to Atlanta, and then she got like a little depressed. You know how people, you got so many choices, and see, one thing about it I've noticed, women then got to the point that they don't want to be under a man. They don't want to be dependent on a man. And see, this is what a family always been. It always been a grandma that was dependent on her husband. And then when he died, she still raised the family, kept the house and everything, and everybody came to grandma's house for 20 years after grandpa was gone. It always been like that. But
Yeah.
see, the ladies now, they it's 70 and they 70 years old in an apartment. I'm just saying. Because they not stable. They they go here, they go there, they move here, they go move there. I see these women renting these houses that I know they are struggling to pay, because just when I just know how much they paying for these things, it just make me cringe all up in here. Just whew, they paying some outrageous stuff. It's people around here that I didn't even know they got $1,500 to $1,800 rent. I mean, just period. I mean, on a rental house. I mean, I didn't even know it was that bad out here, but it's out there. Let's okay. So hopefully I I define that trying to be a man because it really is it's about the masculinity and that thing this this thing we always be talking about this equal thing. But as soon as I say when I say across the board and I start saying about the prisons and the basketball team and everything should be equal, all that, oh, it should be no woman and man bathroom. It should be just a bathroom. You know what I'm saying? That's when it all say, "Oh no, what you talking about?" Oh, but if we equal, right?
Everybody don't know how to drop their liquid in a hole.
But
They
hey,
pee all on the floor. You
it
know
ain't
men
my
been in this
look,
thing.
ain't my fault. They put stalls. They gonna have stalls. Y'all gonna be like, it's gonna be half and half. They gonna have stalls all down. Y'all find when the man just go in there high right there. I'm just saying that. All right, come on.
She said, right, my lady. True, Mr. Know-It-All.
Okay.
Chelsea said, I don't think women trying to be men. Women are modernizing. I don't think we should just wait around for a man to do everything. Some things we have to figure it out.
And nobody said that. This all see. This is what we get back to. Oh, waiting around a man. What you waiting around on a man for? This is not what's happening. Because guess what? Even if they say we waiting around a man, you waiting around a man for something. Say if you need your oil change, you got to take it to the shop. You still got to wait for them to do it. Even if you're getting a motor put in, you still got to wait for them to do it. You getting your roof done, you still got to wait on somebody to do it. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But still, I'm just saying in the point, when we decide to do things on our own,
Did you turn off your camera or you was
when we decide to do things on our own,
uh-huh.
don't take it as it being a masculine gesture because we
I,
decide to do. Well, yes, let me talk. Let me talk.
go ahead.
Just because we do that, it doesn't mean it's a masculine gesture. If there are some things that we decide to do, just say for instance, not being married to the person, and just because that single person decides to do something to dwell or hold themselves down on taking care of this without a man's
Say it.
helping him.
Say something. You ain't saying nothing yet. I want to say what I want you to say
Okay,
what you
well,
gonna do
carry
on
on.
your
Go
own.
ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm saying I want you to say what you're gonna do on your own though.
Okay.
No, I'm saying you
If
said when we decide to do something on our own, I want you to say what you're gonna do on your own that you don't need a man help.
I'm saying if we had to go and change our tire because we had this flat tire, we couldn't wait for the man to come. We were deciding to try and change this tire ourselves. There are YouTube videos now that can teach us how to do anything, and it's possible. So you can laugh all you
I
want, but
ain't seen this though. Look, I ain't seen this. And let me tell you, time the time I actually seen somebody on YouTube. I think this dude made a video of it. He sat back and they wanted to see how many clicks they could get by people watching a woman change the tire. And the women started playing like she changing the tire, this and that. And they just went in on the dude. Oh, if that was my sister, I would get rid of her. I would whoop his tail. I would do this, do that. All because he was practicing equality.
hmm
And see, it was just a YouTube video for the pages, and they went in on him. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, I saw it.
See, and even just letting a woman pump gas and another man in the car, people feel a certain kind of way.
Well,
Come on now, let's keep it real now. You sit up here saying
no, I'm just saying it is what it is. I
what
understand
you
what you're
really do.
saying.
No, I'm saying
But I'm
what
saying
well,
I
no.
understand.
But I still want you to answer that question. What do women do while they waiting on a man? What do they do themselves while they waiting on the man?
Count the time. If we ask you to come and do it, we need you to come on and do it. Don't just be having me waiting. If you were stuck on side of the road and you needed a ride to the parts store to fix your vehicle, and you waiting on this woman to come and take you, you gonna be counting every minute like, how long is it gonna take you, honey? Where are you? How close are you? You're gonna still be calling.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna do this then. Miss Chelsea, what do you do on your own that you don't wait for a man to help you do? I want to hear this from the ladies. Since the
Put
ladies are
gas in my
everybody,
car.
hold on. Since when
Put gas in my car. Get my oil change.
listen, you said get my oil change. So you still going to the car place and paying the folks and they changing. It's a man under your car actually changing your oil.
Well, it's not
Okay, hold on,
made.
watch this. Oh, it's men just desired to be needed. What she say? Hold on. Did I say? Hold on. Read the last one
She
again.
said it just gives me needy vibes. Hell, the man be looking up the same YouTube videos to do simple stuff. So why can't the woman? Child, I don't know. And that's the truth. I'm saying YouTube, it tells you so many things that you can do now. So
Okay. Well, let me tell you this. I when I say that all people are not created equal, that's the same because like even though a woman feel like she can do exactly what a man can do, even your hand strength, just doing this, just a hand strength. Our hand strength is 10 times more than y'all hand strength. So I mean, even if you trying to do the same thing that a man doing, him trying to do it is still a better choice than you trying to do it. You understand what I'm saying?
I get
so I can understand but see this now ain't none of y'all women told me yet what y'all really doing till y'all wait for a man come do it for you. What are women doing on their own? See, that's why we need each other, and we sit up there
you.
and we
We do. I
sit
agree.
up
We
there
do need each other.
and women be trying to sit up there because guess what? Men have made it so easy. We done cut down the crime. We done did this. We done did this. Okay, guess what? Let the police not be around. When y'all trying to fight off these dudes or trying to walk in the middle of the night, trying to go to these clubs and hang out at 3 in the morning. You remember what used to happen? These women used to get kidnapped. How many men you heard about getting kidnapped? Get found in the desert and bones found over here being raped and I mean just how many dudes that went through all that. See, y'all don't even understand how men have made it so safe around here that women is disrespectful. And I made it so safe that it's really disrespectful that ladies feel like men ain't getting nothing. Like we just sat around here and yeah, I heard a woman on the what's name, one of the lady that's over one of the places of the federal department or something back in the day, a white lady with glasses, and she said, "Men didn't do this, we did this," and blah blah blah. And I looked and I was like, "What? Men have literally built the world that we live in. Y'all ride by and y'all see men on these high rises, building, working, with the track holes and all this, and building and pulling stuff up and all that. And then they say, men ain't did nothing. We can do all this ourselves. But y'all don't see women doing it. This is the problem. We instead of talking about what men don't do, but we don't see women doing it. We see women talking about the certain men that don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Get off the lesser 50 to 30% of men that ain't doing nothing around here. Stop chasing after these type of dudes or looking at these type of dudes like they the natural man that goes out here and work every day. They not. These are not the men that make the world turn every day. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Look at the men that make it turn.
I get you.
Listen, and she said, okay, but women could have made the blueprint. Huh? Could have, would have. But unfortunately,
Oh Lord.
most men do this type of work too. Lay out the blueprints, read the blueprints, do all this. I'm around them every day. And I've never seen a woman come over there and lay out the blueprint and say, let me tell you, you know what a woman do? She gonna make changes on blueprint. That room don't look like it's big enough.
Oh
Can it
Lord.
be wider? That's what women do. Can it be a little wider? Can I add a bathroom over here? I need 2 sinks. That's what women do. Can I have an extra hose over here? I want to wash my car on this side of the house too. Can I get a pool? Look at that. There's enough space over there for a pool. That's what I say. Women do the blueprint. But make them up? Nah. I ain't seen that one. I'm just saying that I be out here. Now, I done worked in construction and I ain't never seen no woman come and roll out some blueprints and say, yeah, this is what we doing today. Never had it. I mean, I ain't never seen a cement crew woman with the blueprint because they have to lay the cement. The pipe crew come in, they have to lay their pipes first. Then the cement people got the cement all around the pipes and lay out the woodwork. You gotta, do women know about good dirt and bad dirt and packing the dirt and all that? No. Women know about putting up and going in her office and sitting in front of her desk. And and even if she look up and there's a leak, she gonna call a dude to come fix it. She is not gonna say, you know what? I'm finna go up on this roof and fix this leak. I am sick of this. Never heard it. I'm just keeping it real though. I'm sorry. It comes off a little what's the name? But listen, men built the world. We have no, let me say, you know how they say, a man might build a house or whatever, and a woman makes it a home. Like the office is beautiful because the woman came in the inside and interior decorated.
And beautified it,
And beautified it. And she even said, you know what, it look good over there? That big old picture don't need to be over there. Can you move that over there? That's what women do. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So I'm not picking, but I'm just saying.
It sounds like it.
I mean, you know, men build a house and women make it a home. It's like everybody got their own thing. Man built the computer and the women typing on it.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying. I don't mean to sound not difficult of that.
Bias. Uh-huh.
So it's a man's world. Oh, okay. Man, what's name told y'all that just because he
James, who was that singer? James Brown?
Yep. James Brown. It's a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing. Nothing without a woman. I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I mean, hey, it's a man's world, okay?
Yeah,
it wouldn't be nothing. Let me tell you something. All these cars got pretty because men know women like pretty cars. So men start making men start making better colors, better cars, because they said women like that. We got to make some more like that. They look, work trucks, they got 26-inch rims on it now. Coming out the factory. Wow. Look, coming out the factory with 26-inch rims because women like it. See, whatever women like, men have a way of just making it work. You know what I'm saying? And say, you know what? They like this. We gonna adjust some stuff. We gonna do that. They get them pictures, they put it in front of women and say, you like it? Back to the drawing board. Scrap it. If a woman say I ain't getting in there, up and back to the drawing board. We got to make it what woman like it, and well, we gonna name it the King Ranch. Hey, but you know the King Ranch truck, the big truck, the truck that big. Women said I don't like that little bitty truck, so they start making big trucks standing out 20 feet off the ground. I mean, all this because women start going to monster truck places and oh, y'all like them big like that? Oh, okay. Bigger trucks. Bigger shoes. Now every man, think about it. Every man got a bigger truck this year. How many men you seen in them little bitty trucks lately?
Not too many.
Right. Men ain't even trying to save gas no more. They got bigger trucks trying to get the women to look at them different. Because they know if they pull up in a certain looking truck, that woman gonna say, ooh, he got it going on.
She gonna size him up by his truck.
Yep. And look, they already plotting on when she gonna be driving that truck. I'll be driving by another butt. That's my truck. Ain't even his truck no more. But I'm just keeping it real though.
Yeah.
Hey. So hopefully we got past that. Uh-oh. Damn, let me see.
Will a lion ever be a dog? No. You can cut the dog hair to make it look like a lion. Though it was one time in this little dog show, the owner cut the hair of the dog to make it look like a real lion. And
Right.
no, he can look like one. You can look like anything.
See, this is what I be trying to say when you try to change men from just being regular who they are to something they never was. See, ladies go and they say, "Oh man, let me tell you something. Most men are faithful not because they want to be faithful. They faithful because the risk of losing it all.
Mm-hmm.
Any man will tell you this. We can do a survey. The reason men are faithful is because they can lose it all.
You said men are what?
Faithful.
Oh.
Yeah. The reason men are faithful is not because it's bred into them to be faithful. It's because the object of a man risks losing it all. If you listen to an old man, even wasn't he'll tell you, don't be going out there. It's cheaper to keep her. That's what he say. And you don't think some of these men want to get rid of some of these women? I keep her, and I just had to give me another one or something. But the reason he do and ladies know they done been the side chick and the other woman and all that stuff. They done heard them problems that the man come to them. Oh, she won't do this and she won't do that. And she used to cook. She won't even cook no more. She won't do this. She used to do this. Y'all him. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
Y'all hear y'all friend guys talking about how the woman used to do this and now she don't do this. And all this old type of stuff. He ain't had his little Peter Wacker put inside. No.
Oh Lord, please.
Nothing in 2-3 years and stuff. He only get hit off on special occasions and stuff, Christmas and Valentine's. He got to buy $1,000 worth of stuff to get it in. I'm just saying. I done heard the horror stories of men out here. They feel like they in a rock and a hard space. And then they'll turn around and ask you, when you get married, they'll be like, Just tell me how horrible you got it, and then you ask me when I'm getting married. I mean, that's the problem these days, and it's the
Well,
same.
you can't judge your life on someone
But
else's.
it's the same thing on the woman's side sometimes. No, but I'm saying like marriage can be a beautiful thing, but it got to be a woman that's willing to go through the growing pains of a man.
Mm-hmm.
See, unless you're gonna get a man that already got himself together, you're gonna have to go to growing pain if you growing up with that man. If you in them 20s with him, it's gonna be a lot of growing pains because he's gonna have a lot of failures, a lot of put downs, get back ups, and all that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And if
I
you
agree.
and if you ain't willing to go through that part of it, I mean, do you really want it? Do you really want to build with a man? You know, I always hear women say, "Oh, we need to build together. We need to do this." But do you really want to build with him if you can't go through the growing pains of him trying to figure it out? You feel what I'm saying?
That I agree. You have to have patience for things like that, and relationship stats is one. If you don't have the patience for the relationship, it's not gonna work.
Because even me, I done told, like, I remember just, giving folks advice, even people advice, and, the man and the woman and this and that. Sometimes it's hard for a man to look them in the eye and just say, y'all moving wrong.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's two of y'all and you moving wrong. You should be saving so much. You should have, it. Sometimes you got to stop worrying about trips and start making the dream so the trips can be better a little later.
Like vacations?
Yeah, like some people be sitting up here and be in a whole apartment 20 years when you could bought a house in 5 with 2 incomes and all your vacation would be even more wonderful after that. See, it takes the hard work early to get to the longevity of the good stuff afterwards.
I get you.
Yeah. So, I mean, we all have to grow, but like I said, we first got to realize we need each other, and
and admit to it,
and stop trying to make a lion be a dog. See, sometimes we think men supposed to be this. Oh, this sweet innocent. Men was barbarians. Men started off barbarians, warriors. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all wanna tear them all the way down to baby, it's your turn to wash the dishes. I'm just saying that. I mean, you done
that's called sharing.
You know what I'm saying? You done took a man from a warrior to, hey, it's your turn to wash this. Get in there, your turn. I mean, sometimes I look at stuff and I be like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with sharing chores now. Don't knock that for people.
Listen, I understand, but everybody got their what's name. I bet you one thing, she don't want to share that if something happened on the roof. She ain't never shared getting on the roof to fix the patch the roof up.
That'll probably put her in harm's way. You wouldn't want that.
Listen what you just said though. You just said about sharing responsibility. Now you don't want her in harm's way. Which one is it?
Well, that's just like asking, men to drop chicken in some grease and fry it,
Oh, they will.
You might get burnt.
Hold on, men will. There's a lot of men that love to cook, but what I'm saying is this dangerous responsibility. Washing dishes. I don't care if you ain't washed dishes in 8 days. 10 minutes, you're gonna have all them dishes knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When that man got to get on that roof, he got to worry about slipping, falling, breaking his leg, all kind of stuff. Just getting on this old slippery roof with the leaves and everything else. He got to blow off and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Some people can do it together, you know.
Oh, you done seen a wife and the man on the roof fixing the roof? You done seen
Well, I've seen them like cleaning off, like she was standing up there helping them when she was cleaning off a roof or whatever.
on top of the roof?
Yeah, on top of the house.
I didn't see the woman get on top of the roof. Golly, I'm trying to see where I was when it's something. I did see a lady get on the roof, but I think she just got on there just because she wanted to just get up there and got back down.
Just to say she did it.
Yeah, I think she probably took a picture while she was up there. I don't know. You know how folks do? They do it for the gram. She ain't do it because she really wanted to be up there. Did it for the gram. But I'm just saying, though, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, now. I got to know now. Let me.
So it's a man's word. Women just living in it. Yeah, it's okay. It's a man's world. That's what you just saying.
There you go.
Oh, that was a long one.
Man, yeah. I wrote a little book. Go ahead.
I see. What percentage of so-called good men are out here? Or was man created to be this good man women dream about? I have no idea. I have not looked up statistics. No, you can't tell me.
I want to hear.
I have not looked up a statistic of a percentage of so-called good men. You know, there's a difference between good and qualified. You can say you're good, but you're not qualified. You know,
like
you're good.
I always tell women this. In a man's eye, I can be a great man. In woman's eye, I can be a dog and a terrible man at the same time. That these dudes looking at me. The same thing a dude will look at me and like about me. A woman will look at me and hate about me.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
Yeah, so I just want you to throw it out there. Just any kind of percentage. I mean, it's
no,
just
I'm not gonna do that. You do it. You look this up.
No.
Just give it to me. I don't know.
Question. I'm asking.
It's a question, but I can't just give a percentage on that pertaining to something.
Because women are always talking about this good man. I want to know what is good.
No, women saying they're not proclaiming good men. We having a good time with Mr. Wrong while waiting for Mr. Right type of stuff. So what you talking about, Willis?
That's why these men so mad. They be sitting up here talking, I'm a good man, but they want these old Tyrones and what they call it, Tyrones and Jeromes and Tyrones and Chads. Oh yeah, Chads and Tyrone.
I don't know nothing about that.
Hey, look, I be sitting up there, and sometimes I be watching, other dudes' contents and channels, and I see how they talk about the bad boy. And I'm here to hold up for the bad boys of the generations. The hood talk. The 6'3" men, the tall men, the men that didn't have all these problems that these short men had out here, to chasing them behind women that didn't want them and getting all their hearts broken and things, and then they blame men like us. Like I had something to do with the reason you can't talk to a woman or something. The reason you couldn't get none. The reason you put all your eggs in the basket and she let you down, and then you went to crying, and then you start blaming on the dude that started getting it instead of you.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? Why don't nobody ever take self accountability? You know, people always talk about self accountability. So why talk about the Chads and the Tyrone when it's you that might not be satisfying your woman? It's you that your woman, you know, like I said, like genetics. Some dogs are more preferred than other dogs. Everybody don't want a poodle. some people like pit bulls. Some people like masking big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Some women like dogs that they can just put in the palm of their hand.
That's 5'2", right?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So what I be saying when I be seeing, you know, jokers go in on you know, on the Chads and Tyrones or the dudes that they consider bad boys, because I just got to throw my hat in there, and I've been a bad boy most of my life, and I don't like how they talk about us like we did something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
What's a
Like
bad
bad,
boy?
like bad boys. I mean, just been out here in the streets a little bit.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Like done did some stuff that, you know, done did a little crime or a little something different that, you know, that society don't like about them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
just like anybody, we can change our life around and become even better than the so-called good boys that did everything right.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, although there are some guys that may do things right according to people's eyes, but they be ones that have the hidden flaws.
Right.
You know, they be
But
the
see, that's
secret, you know,
right.
rogue.
That's what I'm saying. It's not my fault you don't know how to make a woman laugh. You don't know how to talk to a woman. You don't know how to joke. You don't know how to, you don't know how to pique her interest or whatever. You know, however it goes. You blaming everybody else because another man can get girls and you can't. Pay more attention. Take some classes. Won't you come talk to us? You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so
Hang
you're
on.
the
I
expert.
mean,
So all
hang
they need to do is probably show up at the barber shop.
yeah. Show up at the
That's
barber
called
shop.
men church.
Show up, sit out here, talk to the dudes in the streets that know about this thing. You know what I'm saying? Talk
That's
to
called the
people.
men church.
Don't down the next man because he might have more game than you or something like this here. You know what I'm saying? I don't down no man. Look, sometimes I be in envy of a family man. If I see a man doing everything right, I look at him, I say, I wonder if he's so happy he make it seem. You know what I'm saying? Like. Sometimes I look at a man and I see him and he got 3 kids and he happy and he wasn't. I be like, I wonder if it's good, if it's really as good as it looks.
No, when you see someone, you know this girl right here ain't got nothing together. You like, dang, she can get a husband. You feel some type of way, like, what am I not doing right?
But but and then I was talking to my partner that got that, and he said, it's hard work, man. You got to do a lot of sacrificing, a lot of not thinking about yourself, the family thing and this and that. And I understand all that. So all I'm saying is, we have to stop pointing, we had to stop as men out here because a dude live a different lifestyle of him or went on a different path. We all met up the same. Just because I took the shortcut road, but see the shortcut road, I I couldn't drive the car. I had to walk through the road, over the hills, and like sometimes, like it's a you got to drive all the way here to go all the way around to get here. But if you get out of the truck, you can walk through the little path and you right there to it. See, this is what they get. Okay, it might have been some snakes in the way. It might have been little old what's man that jumped over little humps, like we used to have a little in the creek, a little sewage pipe that we used to walk across the creek on, that stood above the water a little bit. Boom. But it might have been a little more dangerous. But you shouldn't put the next man down because they chose a different path. And you and I feel like that's what be out here in the space sometimes. Sometimes men look at other men like we did something wrong because you can't hold your house down right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got these other men that's out here and they try to play like they all willy-nilly, but they all talking about how they such great guys, but they ain't even got a girlfriend. They chasing after everybody else girl out of here. Yeah, we gonna call some of y'all home wreckers and dudes. No, I'm just saying, like these dudes sit around and talk about men and how they ain't good men, but they single. Well, what they do to that? You know what I'm saying? Like this what make me sick of certain dudes that come out here and they try to point finger at other dudes like your don't stink. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm saying is straighten yourself up. Stop pointing the finger. See, that's the problem. Sometimes everybody want to point finger because somebody different or somebody live a different life than you. You know what I'm saying? These jokers out here really been out here in the streets. Really done been around the pimps, the pushers, the everybody around out here, the bad, the good, and the ugly. Just like the movie. It's a movie called The Bad, Good, and Ugly or whatever. I think Clint Eastwood was in that thing too. But I mean, people got to realize everybody take a different journey sometime to get to where they going to. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes these men want everybody to take their same journey. Oh man, and you got to work hard and you do this and you do this and you treat women like a queen and you do this and you do this and some dudes don't take the same path. Some dudes be out here and they was dogs for a minute, then they turn around and be the best men out here. You feel what I'm saying? Because they been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? They grew up. Now you done got out here and you feeling a certain kind of way because you can't get your stuff together. You can't get it right. A woman don't even want to be led by you. It ain't our fault.
Right.
It ain't the bad boy fault that a woman don't want to be led by you. It's your fault. Because guess what? Genetics started this. To the end of time, women always wanted to be with the biggest and the strongest and the more alpha's man out here. It's always been like
number one thing being security.
And that was even in the Wild Kingdom, that's how the strongest and the what's name lived on. Like that's how generations was able to conquer other what's name because they only made it with the biggest and strongest because they knew that would ensure their kids' survival in the world.
Yep, territory.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, I'm gonna let them do them over there and all that. But I'm gonna stick with these bad boys over here. And you know what I'm saying? The good boys that talk down on people that's a little different than them. They always talking about the Tyrone and the Chaz. And I be saying, is they talking about me? Is they talking about me? Is they trying to point fingers? You know what I'm saying? Because when they say Chad and Tyrone, I be like, I got some Chad and Tyrone that partners with me. What they trying to say? They talking about my partner Tyrone. You know, I'm just saying. There go my boy. Only the strong survive, and that's just how it is. And strong men notice other strong men, and it just like that. We don't doubt other men to their own path, but I don't blame another man for having a different path than me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had to go down a certain road. I could have went down a way different road than I went down. It's called growth. I was able to see some things, stay out the way of certain things and stuff like that, and grow.
Okay.
Pow.
Are women really attracted to good men? Yes.
You just said we gonna keep on with hold on, what you said? We gonna keep on moving with the bad boy, what's name? What you said?
We're going to have a good time with Mr. Wrong while waiting for Mr.
All
Right.
right, you just said
But
that.
that doesn't mean he's not good. He's a good man, but he's the wrong one for me.
I said, are women really attracted to good men?
You be attracted, you just attracted to what's going on right then. There, you're dead and now until you get
Look,
your
look,
go to.
look what you just said, though.
That doesn't mean that you're not
It's like why you just don't go to the good man first then?
well, that ain't the good man, is the man. The good man can be the bad boy, you know? So there are some good men that are bad boys.
But then what I said, are women are really attracted to good men?
Yeah, some are. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Who wouldn't want a good man, you know?
See, that's that dream. I saw it in your eye. I seen a little twinkle. I seen a little twinkle right there.
Oh, it's
You
sweet.
like, oh, a good man. Ding-ling-ling. I'm just messing. I'm messy. Come on. Okay. Come on. What next?
Was every man once a bad boy?
Uh-oh. She
Yeah,
said
they got whipped.
women are attracted to attractive men. Oh. Oh.
I can agree with that.
Okay, here it is.
Raquel said, I used to love ghetto hoes. They were fun. Just like having a blunt, huh?
Well, every man wants a bad boy. See, that's another thing that I be saying. When people be sitting up there and they be pointing at bad boys, what you trying to say? You ain't never been a bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
I guess because, you
You
know, your
know,
definition of a bad boy can go real
you know
left or
what I
right.
you know what I want to do sometimes? I just
Well,
want when they put their hand out, I just be want to go in there and say, you know you done you know your mama done told you, don't test it.
oh, Lord.
I'm just saying. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody be always sitting up there trying to make it seem like they ain't never been bad. I've just been a good old boy, and I just don't get in no trouble.
Some people want to say that, but we know the real.
Right. These the same people that have been pedophiles and everything. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop.
I know, right?
They be sitting up there talking about good boy, then they be like Jared over there Subway.
Oh, Lord.
Read that.
I know that's right, Raquel. Yeah. Okay, now that's the question we keep asking. Raquel wants to know a question.
What?
Chelsea was saying that she used to love ghetto. Raquel was saying he used to love ghetto hoes, that they were fun. And Chelsea said, I know that's right. So now Raquel has a question. He wants to know, what is the definition of a bad boy? Tell him what it is.
Then look, and look, read the bottom thing I just put up. See,
It said,
I'm ahead of y'all. Go ahead.
what is good and what is bad when it comes to men? Really?
Come on, I want to hear from you first. What is good?
I don't know. I asked you that question all
You
the
got
time.
in your
Your
idea.
definition is always different. I feel like a good person, a
know.
good boy, is one that have greater qualities on respecting the woman that he's with. And bad boys is just like it's go down for whatever. This is, you got a good person where you can go sit down, chill. You can probably have the greatest conversation, fun and excitement too. But you have these bad boys where you can go to the extreme, do all your extra stuff, your clubbing, your hopping, things like that, and do the street stuff. So like street dude, not street dude, So that's what I think, If I'm wrong, just tell me. You asked me my opinion, and that's what I did.
So you equating a street dude as a bad dude.
Yeah, no, as a bad boy.
But then that's what I'm saying. When they say good and bad, that's what I was saying about the Jared. About these dudes that's undercover and do all kind of other stuff. Like, are they really good people or good boys? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can do a persona out here, and stuff can be all messed up in your mind, your thought process and everything. But you can be considered a bad boy, but you got a good head on your shoulder, like an entrepreneur. Just like when I've been watching that, the show about BMF, and they was considered bad boys, but it's like you got bad boys out there that'll do whatever it takes to do certain things, and you got dudes out here that have a level of a code about themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some people ain't got a code. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just look at a bad boy. Like, sometimes I look at what y'all looking at is, this is not he don't have a man code. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can be a bad boy, but do you really got a code? See, when I grew up, it was a code. People act a certain kind of way. Like, even when people was fighting people, you had to ask permission to fight somebody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was codes out here. Like, if I had a problem with another dude around here, I had to go to your OG or something like this. It's according on, what you in out here. You had to go to a certain place. I got a problem with what's there. And then they say, okay, y'all square up and this and that. And when y'all get through fighting, y'all shake hands and it's over with. And that's what I roll with. Even I done got fighting, at the club. And we shook on it before we even started fighting. It was
wow, to let you know it's gonna be okay.
It was a code.
I guess that was some good.
But see, we was raised by men. You remember how the pop said on that movie? You remember he had his hand up and he said, "You win some and you lose some."
Oh, the daddy on a Friday. Okay.
Yeah, but you live. You know what I'm saying? They don't have code like that because you know what? A lot of them raised by emotional women. And they don't want to fight. They don't want to lose. If they lose, they're ready to shoot up you, your mama house, your daddy, your child.
Somebody about to die.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? So it was how you were raised, and could you take a whooping? That's why I say sometimes it's not good that there's no bullying around, because bullying used to toughen boys up a little bit. Now you have nothing to toughen them up. First time they get touched, they ready to shoot up the club. I'm just saying.
I get you.
Okay.
Raquel said, I'm bad in certain areas. Oh, Lord. He said he was called. Oh, you missed one.
What?
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Chelsea
Oh,
said,
hold on. Oh, I didn't see that one. My bad.
Raquel said, I was called a corporate thug by a doctor I once dated.
That's a good one there. Corporate thug.
Chelsea said, well, everyone has flaws. Bad boys takes risks. They're considered more dangerous. They know more about the survival than stocks. And that's true.
I get it. But I dibbled and dabbled in some stocks too. Oh, okay, my bad. All right. Let's see.
Antonio said, the fights used to be scheduled.
Yeah. Hey, Antonio, ask your pops. Ask your pops. He old school like me. Yeah, ask him about how things used to roll. You couldn't even fight a dude. You couldn't just roll up and think you can just jump on somebody. No.
No, no, they
Player.
weren't having that.
No. They don't do that type of stuff. What?
Mhm.
You just jumping on people? Why they do that at? Man, you'll get whooped by half the people if you just go out there and just try to jump on. You'll get jumped on.
Just like
Yeah,
that.
I mean that's why I'm saying like stuff was is so emotional now. Dudes didn't grab no pistols because guess what? Jokers used to get beat in game. People just turn their hat whatever way now. They just walk into a gang now. Look, they don't even know how they got in the game. They be like, "How you get in the game?" Oh yeah, one day I used to be on the right side, and now I'm just left side. And I kind of like it better. I kind of like the colors better. It kind of go. It matches my style a little bit more.
Oh Lord! Look, choosing because you're a Cowboys fan. You choose what side. Isn't that terrible?
I'm just saying.
Choose your side because you're a Cowboy fan.
Um, oh Lord, is my. Oh, let me see. My stuff must be behind or something. I know. Let me see. There it is. I'm just gonna say on one thing, it ain't even coming up. Let me see here. Okay, boom. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Antonio said, I'm glad I was blessed with a father who taught me how the streets operate, but wanted me to be better and smarter than him. I'm a hybrid, educated man with street mentality.
That's what's up.
That's a
That's
plus.
what's up. And see, that's what I always make sure. You see, real street dudes don't want they real street dudes don't want their child in the streets because we know how hard it was. You
Mm,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I've never wanted my child in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Even when she was coming up and she tried to even tilt to some gang stuff, they called me to the school. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna choke you to death. You better not ever say anything about some gang banging or nothing. I will gang bang you up in his office."
Oh Lord.
I'm like, look, they used to come up at the principal. Oh, you can have my office to talk to her. I'm telling you that because I used to snap out.
Chelsea said, well, you said you good now, Marcus. So what did you do when you were a bad boy that you don't do now? Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord,
Okay,
oh Lord.
I'm gonna do like Antonio say. I'm more of a hybrid now. I ain't gonna just say I'm a good boy, but I'm more of a hybrid. Yeah, I got some good in me, but I still got a little bit of that street mentality in there a little bit. You know what I'm
Oh, okay. Well, let us know.
But see, this is the difference. The difference is being able to control yourself.
Mm-hmm.
See, the whole thing about growing up and being a man is learning how to control your emotions at
It
all.
makes a difference.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It
anytime
makes
I'm around a younger man, and the first thing I tell him is learn how to control your emotions because that's the most important thing in life is teaching your child how to control your emotions because emotions can get you killed.
Yep.
Not being able to control your emotions out here, reacting instead of keeping your mouth closed can have you buried next week. So
Easy.
that's what I tell people. Men cannot move like women because every time a man faces another man, he knows this can be a life or death situation.
Just like that.
Every man knows when he goes up and talks to another man, if you disrespectful or whatever, this can be a life and death situation. So you
Mhm.
should respect him, and he'll respect you. Always give respect. If somebody is not respecting you, if you on their turf, you leave. If I'm at somebody's house and they start disrespecting me, I don't go back and forth with them. I pack up and I go.
You get on out
You
because
know what I'm
you're
saying?
not in your own.
Right. I'm not in my element. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So if men knew about this part of the survival thing, I was even telling my child about that one time. She was, trying to get into it. I'm like, hold on. Like, oh, what would you have did back in the day when you was out here? I wouldn't have made no dumb choice because
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason I'm still here because I thought before you speak. See, when you get older, you learn how to control your emotions and think things through.
Yeah.
See, a dumb man react, a smart man think it through.
Uh-oh. You better say it then.
I'm just saying. Now let's get down to this last subject. Did we cover that subject good? Because we were
Yes.
so did we cover that one?
Yes.
All right. Now, yeah. Last
Can a
one.
man be born bad or good? Yes.
You heard that? And that's The Art of War. I read that book. And another good book for men is The Art of War and 48 Laws of Power. I suggest every man should read them books. Now, women, can you just leave it alone? Okay, now it's some women saying, I want to read this book too.
Okay. Even the manology book. I wanted to read that, but I said I wasn't gonna buy it.
I mean, it's for men. I'm just saying. Think
Well,
about it. The Art of War and 48 Laws of Power. You know what I'm saying? And then, what makes it so bad? I was even listening to women on a show, and they was asking women, do you want a good man, this and that, or do you want, they said something, or do you want power? And most women wanted power.
wanted the power.
And I said, women is
That's
just not,
called greed.
in a different mind state now
Yep.
that women ever have in before. Women have more masculine energy. And then the killing part is, a lot of times they don't even know it. They got, look at, he said, I'm giving away too much free game, baby. Too much free game. Yeah. Hey, how they say, yeah, you better eat it up. I'm giving out them Diggum snacks.
Oh Lord.
I'm giving out them Diggum smacks. I raised on them Diggum smacks. We ain't had these 80 cereals back in the day. We had like 3 brands: Frosted Flakes, some Wheaties, and some Diggum smacks. And
Big up snacks. What
and
is
if you were lucky, when I got a little older, boy, they got that cookie crisp. Ooh, boy, that was the tip of the bird, boy. Some
Oh, Lord.
cookie crisp. And then when I became a stepdaddy, I started buying that Captain Crunch. Okay. Is that Captain Crunch? Peanut butter crunch, too.
They still Captain
Ooh.
Crunch.
Yeah, Captain Crunch and peanut butter crunch.
Those things are addictive. Don't do it.
I'm
Don't
just
do it.
saying, man. I'm just saying, like I'm at that age that I pose to give away the game. Like you said, it don't pose to be free. But if people keep watching me, they gonna get this game.
Mm.
It got to be told. Some of this stuff got to be told. But it's the same thing. I'm giving game to women too. I'm trying to help women, be women again. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being a little feminine. You ain't got to be hard. You know what make it so bad? A woman, let me tell you something. A woman would be like you right now, Miss Bella. She will fix her hair, got on her nice lipstick. She got her earrings on, got all the candles burning, everything. And as soon as she opened her mouth, fuck it all up.
We talked about that earlier. You can look on the outside, the out shall be perfect. Everything
Look, you be like, bruh.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
And I'm just saying, man, I be trying to give up this game, but I know it, And don't forget to like and share, cause I didn't spend too much game on this thing, boy. This thing, woo, this might blow up the internet around here, cause I done gave too much game out tonight. They're gonna be like, you know what? That's why I got on my how Jabbar jersey on.
okay.
Hey,
Like, get it out.
number 33 up in the house. Oh, Kareem when he was at UCLA. Breaking all records.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had to go on here. See, that's the closest thing to my LA too. Both of us got the same. We practice in the same gym, UCLA. All that. We doing these things around here. But game is what's name. Okay, let's do it. Can a man be born bad or good? Can he? What you think?
Yeah. That's
research. It's on research. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna see if it gonna say it. Let me see. Can a man be born bad?
You looking it up?
Yeah, I just looked it up. Let me see. New research. That's what I be trying to tell you. I got that research. Let put this thing up here. Let's put this thing up here. You see it. You see it. We're gonna do the now. Look at that. Are we born good or evil? Look at that.
Whether humans are born good or evil has been debated by philosophers for centuries. Aristotle argues that morally is learned and that we're born are immoral.
Now watch this.
Born to be bad. New research has uncovered physical traits that may cause violent behavior, but good parenting can still make a difference. And yes. You could be born one way and turn into, like, just for instance, who would know that somebody would be reared to be like Chucky, you know?
Ooh, I wonder.
Just slicing people up and put them in freezers and stuff and bury them. You know, who would think your child would actually grow up to be a massive shooter or something? Who would think those things?
I want this one. I want this one. Is we born that before I was man, I got no people born bad. Let's see.
Those are just people personal opinions on it. It's not research. Those are just for us.
This one of the top ones. Let's see.
What are you reading? Which one?
Right here.
This unsurprising. Well, from this is a classic portion of psychology and human behavior, nature, and nurture. The only difference is your question is that you are questioning a very specific part of personality. Unsurprisingly, there isn't a clear-cut answer to your question, as most psychology research published today have found that both nature and nurtures play a part in forming a person's behavior, informing you. That's true. Like we've been seeing, a lot of times things we go through, we can be a totally different person. We adapt to our environment.
Right.
What you're placed in or what you're being taught, those things, some of those things stick to you.
Yeah. So I mean, is it like they say? And that's what I figured out a long time ago. Being raised by good parents make a difference being able to come back.
That's true.
Look, come back from the good bad side. Like you can go out here and and because you got a foundation that's good. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you might go out here for a while, but because you was raised on a good foundation, and
Makes a difference.
just like Antonio said earlier, let me see about the. Let me see. Let me see. I got that. What's my name? Let me see. Let me see. Because I got to get it right. I got to make sure I get it right. I'm trying to get the one when he was saying about the
What, the hybrid?
yeah. Yeah. You see it? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So that's where it all boiled down to it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're an educated man and you learn both sides of it, that means you can move different than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't realize you are what you learn. See, I think a lot of discipline came into me as, playing football, going to karate class, you know what I'm saying? You having a sensei and all that, and they teach you how to move, how not to use your karate out here in the regular streets. You don't supposed to do this, you don't supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
there it is. Yeah, there it is. Exactly. His daddy trying to raise his son to be even more powerful and more threatening than him. He raised him to be on both sides of the track. He raised him to be, he's going to school and he's a great thinker too. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard it before, and I was watching the movie Columbia. with the girl that
Colombian, the girl that her family was killed in front of her.
yeah, and she
Okay,
became an assassin. And then she was talking about train me to be an assassin. And he said he took out his gun and started shooting. He said anybody can be a killer, but it takes somebody real what's name to know this knowledge first and be able to move in a whole different way.
Right.
Right. So you got to have knowledge to move around these days. And just like he said, just like Ghost, and when you get stuff, you got to know how to move to keep it and all kind of stuff. So I'm loving this show, and I know that people when they watch it, you just like and share. Hey, I gave away so much game.
Oh Lord.
Hey, look.
Listen. You. Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you.
Hey, I gave away so much game, but just like anything, all good things must come to an end.
Right, that part.
And I had a great talk, and I think it was a great show. Don't forget to like and share. It don't cost nothing to
Nothing.
It don't cost nothing. So, like I say, man, had a good time on Hood Talk tonight. And this is Mr. Know-It-All. And here with Miss Bella.
All right.
And we gonna sign off. And like I said, it was nice. I enjoyed everybody on here. Felix, Chelsea, Rock, everybody that commented down this thing, and everybody who didn't come in and just watching. Erica, all these people that commented that I want y'all to have a good one and take this game and go places. You know what I'm saying? It was a wonderful thing tonight. I like this show, and I think it gonna help some people, and we need to have more shows like this so we'll learn how to kind of deal with the youngsters in a different kind of way, kind of raise them better. I just think next week I'm gonna do a show. We're gonna do something about these, a show about the youth, how to get back to being a little different, raising our kids a little different. I think we done got so far off, we forget that we need to raise our kids a certain kind of way, But like I say, all good things, how they say, must come to the end. I got to put that thing back up there. Like Ghost on Power. And how they say, we'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Ain't that the truth? All righty. See you later. And we'll see y'all next Monday and Tuesday. Peace out.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. And how they say?
Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
One more.
Bye, Felicia.
All right. See y'all later. See y'all next week.
Oh, Lord.